What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So I just picked up the Scat pack from the body shop like an hour ago, and as I was driving I realized that the ABS light is on, and when I pull my signal light to turn right, this whole headlight isn't working. So if I turn on the lights right now, the whole passenger side is dead. Let me show you that right now. So as you see, the driver's side is working. This one does have the HID headlights, and the passenger side is completely out. So I messed around with it. I checked the fuse. I kind of looked around the inside because this one was a theft and recovery. So I'm like, maybe they cut a wire on the inside or messed with the switch, but it was all fine. And then, oops, let me open the hood. I opened the hood just to look at the headlight, and this should have been the first spot that I checked. And as you can see, the whole pigtail is cut out, and that's the actual harness for it. So it's missing a connector, but thankfully that I work on these cars a lot, I keep random stuff around in my junk drawer, which is this one over here, and this is the pigtail that I need. So I'm gonna wire this one up. I'm not sure if these are gonna be the same colors. I gotta take off this wrap and see if it matches, but even if it don't, I could just look at the schematics and make it work. So pigtail is good to go, and I'm gonna rewire that to make the headlight work. And I also gotta figure out why the ABS light is on. Make sure you guys always keep a junk drawer like this if you're in this game and doing swaps, or really just mechanic in general. This stuff comes in handy. So I got random stuff around. This one is for a radio, I think. I got some ABS. I got this one's for an airbag. These always melt up when they deploy, so having these are really necessary. So I keep a drawer full of stuff, bolts, nuts, random everything really. Yeah, look at this, I got clips, and one day you will come back and use these just like how I did now with this. So this video is gonna be a little bit different. Instead of me working on the car myself and trying to figure out why the ABS light is on, I'm waiting for my brother to pull up. You guys have seen him in the previous videos helping me out with swaps. But I'm gonna be teaching him how to actually diagnose. He doesn't know how to do that. So I do got my Scat tool right over here. And it's nearly impossible to work on cars nowadays without having a scanner. Just like if you go to the doctor, you gotta tell the doctor what's wrong with you so he can tell you what you need. Same thing goes with the car. You gotta plug it in, you gotta read what's wrong with it, and then work on it, right? So this one has the ABS light on. I didn't read it yet, but I think it has something to do. And this is like a common thing with every single Scat or Hellcat or Red Eye that I buy. It's always got to do something with the rear tone ring or the ABS wheel speed sensor. So we're gonna check that out. And if it does need a tone ring, I do have one more. I buy like 4 of these and I stash them in my box because they do come in handy, just like now. And these are from HP Racing. These do fit the 5.7, the 6.4, and the 6.2s. And this is really good information for you if you want to watch this whole video. If you are messing with one of these and the tone ring is out, you cannot buy just a tone ring from the dealer. They want to sell you the whole axle shaft. So that's could be a lot of money. I think the axle shaft on these are like $400 or $500 each. Instead of doing that, these are $35. And I'll show you how to do it yourself. Really simple tools. I mean, you don't need something crazy or anything special to take them off. So I'm gonna wait for him to come by. I'm gonna show you guys how to fix it. I'll show you how to diagnose the issue, how to really tell what side is not working and whatnot. So once he pulls up, we'll go from there. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer video, but it's gonna have a lot of good information for you if you're working on cars and want to learn how to do this. All right, so I got all my wires stripped. I got all the grounds put together. You don't really have to do these separately. So 3 grounds, put them all together as one, and the same thing goes on the other side. So I got 3 blacks, put them together as one wire. 3 blacks. Oh well, this one's different, it has a green and black, but that one's ground too. So that one's gonna go as one, and then now I'm really gonna just match up the wires. These do match, so that's we got lucky on that, and this should work. I'm gonna solder it. I got my soldering iron, got some solder right over here. Oh, and then for the tape that I use, I like to use a cloth electrical tape. This stuff over here, it's the same stuff that the manufacturers use, so it looks really clean when you're done. Looks like that. I'll get it wired up, and then I'll show you guys that it works once I'm done. All right, so he's here. Now I'm gonna give him the scanner, and then I'm gonna show him how to scan it to tell what's going on with it. I'm gonna grab the key. You know where to plug it in?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta turn the ignition on. Sit inside of it. Okay, on, not the car off. No, set it off. Turn ignition on. One more. Okay, that's on. Go to scanner. Hit the first one. Okay, go to, what is this? Hit home. Okay, do scanner again. Okay, go dodge right there. They're in alphabetical order, so. Charger. And do 6-4. Okay, that's a VIN. Do all fit in. So first one. Give it a second. Hold on. All right, put continue. Okay, continue. It's okay. That's the SGW module. Give it a second. Okay, now we want to check the ABS. So scroll down. Like that. Yep. More. Okay, first one. Anti-brakes. Yep.
Which one is like?
Okay, yes. See the top right? That's yes. The codes is the first one. Okay, what code is it giving us?
Left rear tone wheel, battery voltage high, system voltage.
So I'm not worried about the battery. So we're gonna focus on the left rear tone wheel, which is the ring. Okay, so let's take off the wheel. We'll check the speed sensor, and then you know what? We can raise it, and then we can check the graph to see if it's reading. So lift this side, put on a jack stand, and lift the other side, and you can keep it on the jack. And then what we're gonna do is, with the scanner, we could read the data off the speed sensors and see if it's giving off anything. So give it a second. Okay, now there we go. Now I'm gonna teach them how to do this. Keep this right here for a second. Just like that. What? Take it off the other jack. So we're gonna lift the driver's side because that's what the issue is, the left rear. We're gonna put a jack stand under it. You unlock the door? Don't hit the handle, I'm gonna lock the door. So that beeping will stop. Screwdriver. Don't open the handle. Still beeping?
You want me break the lock first, or they're not hard?
No, we take them off. Okay, that should be good enough. Put the stand under the pinch weld right there. Okay, that's good. All right, now same thing on this side. Lift it up. Get the tire off before. More. Even it out. Keep going. That's good. Keep it like that. So now that the rear is off the floor or off the ground, the tires can spin freely. So get inside of it. You want to start the car. Okay, now we want to read the rear ABS sensors. So you're gonna hit this button over here. Hold on, give it a second. Okay, now uncheck it, so you're gonna hit the second one, yep. Okay, now scroll down. No, use this. Okay, now stop. See, this one says wheel speed sensor front, wheel speed sensor rear. So we want to do right rear and left rear. So that's right rear, no, don't check them all. So hit one, yep. And then right, that's right front. Left rear and right rear. Now you want to exit out of it, so hit this check button. And now it's reading the left and right rear. So put it in drive. Don't give it gas, just let it spin. See how it's dipping, the graph on the left rear?
Yeah, closer.
And look at how the right rear is straight. So that's telling me that the left rear, this one over here, the tone ring is messed up, because see how it's dipping? It's not a solid line like the right rear is. All right, now give it a little bit of gas, but not too much. So that's how fast the car is going right now, 3.7 miles per hour. So give it some gas. See how the graph is messed up? Yeah, that's pretty good enough. We gotta fix the factor plate on this side, but so now I'm 100% sure that the wheel speed sensor is reading, so the sensor itself is not bad, but the toner is messed up. So shut it off. You could keep the scanner plugged in for now. Roll this window down so I can close the door. Wait, unlock it. Okay. Now we gotta take off the wheel, the left rear wheel. So here's the battery pack. Take this gun right here, move. Hold this. You put that in. It's gonna be a size 22 for these. Put that in. All right, I'll take the wheel off. And we're gonna inspect the tone ring to see if it is damaged. You're good. Take it off. Set it on the wall for now. Oh yeah. All right, so here are the tools he's gonna need. This is a 10mm to remove the wheel speed sensor bolt. This is the 18 to remove the caliper, 2 brown bolt bolts. 18mm to remove the control arm. 17mm just in case. I think there's a bottom screw that needs it. And then a 15mm with a swivel to remove the sway bar link. And then this one over here is a size 32, and this will take off the axle nut. We do got to take off everything so we can see the axle itself. Everything's tucked in behind here, but once everything is out, it's easy to see, and I'm gonna teach you how to do that. All right, so start by taking off this. There's 2 bolts.
These back here.
You see them? There's one on top, one on the bottom. That's tightening.
Like this?
Yep. Okay. You gotta give it a couple turns. But I can get you a gun with an 18. Make it easy to come off. I'll get that, but getting cold. The 18. Battery's down on this one. All right, put this on. You took it out. So here's one screw. It looks like this. I think that one's easier to get from the bottom. Yeah.
That boy's bolted on, son.
Yeah, pushing it down is tightening, other way. So you gotta pull up. Yep. Make sure it's on there good.
That was the dumbest thing ever.
What?
It's grinding against the other thing. I mean, there has to be an easier way.
No, because that one, the control arm's in the way. So that's how you take it off.
What do you mean? You can't even spin it.
You gotta spin it slowly, it'll come off. Let me see it, move.
That's okay. It's so much.
Why? You can't get it from here? It's right there. Hey, come pull on this. Pull on it just like that. It should come off. Yeah, pull up.
My knees got start freaking screaming.
Why is it doing that? There you go.
All right, so.
Okay, take that one all the way off, and then caliper should come right out. That's it. You leave that hanging for a second. Where's the bolt? The bolt, it's not coming out, right? Well, whatever. I could have kept it in there. Now take off the rotor. Wiggle it. Oh, come on. There you go. This one's rubbing. See that? Where it's scraping. So we got to hammer that back in. But keep that to the side for now.
What do you mean hammer it back like this?
Yep. But you can do it later. But now we're gonna take off these screws. So when you take them off, we're gonna take this one off, and the side one off. So start with this one. Stop. So it's spinning. Now grab the other 18. You're gonna hold it from here. Other side. Use the other side. Okay. Now take it out. Okay. Take that out. Now you never. Okay. Now put the nut back on it. Just what? 2 threads. And then I'm gonna get you a hammer. Because you never want to hammer on the thread. You'll mess that up. And a screwdriver. You can use this one over here. And the hammer. Okay. Give it like a tap.
Where?
On the other side of the nut, yep.
Here?
Yep. Okay, now take the nut off. Here. Use a screwdriver. You're gonna put it on the end of the thread and then hammer it out.
Like this?
Yep. You never want to hammer directly on it because you'll mess up the thread. You can hit it hard. Yep. Keep going. Okay. Take that screw out. Now put it back through here and put the nut back on it. No, other side. On the actual control arm. Yep. Now put the nut back on. Now that way you know that one goes on there. Now take this one off. You gotta bend the shield a little bit out of the way. Okay, that's it. You gotta hold it too. There's a screw behind there. See it? Same thing. Okay, now take a screwdriver and hammer that bolt out. Watch it. Okay. Now do the same thing. Put the bolt back through it, just facing the same way, and then put the nut back on. Okay, we're getting close. Now there's one more on the side.
This one?
Yep. Same thing. You gotta hold it.
All right, the husband.
You all got nuts on the other side. All right. Keep on scoring with the gun. That's it. Keep it in there. Keep it in there. Yep. Just put the nut back on the other side. That's it. Okay. Now this is for the wheel speed sensor. There's a 110mm bolt behind it, right in there. See it? Unscrew that. Okay. Now this, you'll see this tab. You'll pull it forward and push it out. There you go. Now put the sensor to the side. Put the screw back in the knuckle. Just a couple threads. It's fine. Okay. Now the sway bar link. See that right there? Yeah. This one. There's a 15mm bolt on the bottom, which is this. No, that's 617. This is 15. You see it on the bottom? Look under the car.
This one down here?
No. Look where the sway bar. Yep, there you go. Is it spinning? Is it spinning?
Yeah, oh, this thing right here.
Yeah, is that an 18? Put the thing on it. I think it's a 17. Okay, you gotta hold down one end. I think it's a 15. Yep. Same thing, hammer it up. Screwdriver. Same thing. Now, if you move the sway bar link to the side, you can put the screw back through it. Other way. Well, put it on the other side. Okay, now you can take the axle nut off, which is this one. It's a 32 mil. Nope. First one. Yep. Keep hitting it as hard as you can. Keep going. That's it. Now give it a couple taps with the, what do you call it? With the screwdriver. Break it loose.
Where?
You put it through the center and hammer it. You gotta hit it hard. Okay, whatever, we'll do it later. Put the nut back on it, just a couple threads, so the whole thing doesn't come falling off. Okay, now we gotta take off, watch out for a second, it's on this side, and it's gonna be, which one is it? This one over here, you see it on the bottom?
Yeah.
That's the one we're gonna take off. That one should be 18 as well. So this is what that screw looks like. Has one nut, and then this is like a T55, I believe. And this is going to go with the other ones. Now go ahead and hammer it. Okay, that should be good. Maybe one more. One more. Oh, that's good. Take the nut out of it. You got to be real careful when you're doing that. You don't want to hit the studs. Yeah, that should be good. See if you can bend the whole knuckle forward. This thing. Yep. Is it breaking loose? Oh, you got one more. This one. Bend the shield out of the way, and then it's an 18. That's a 21. Yep, that's good. Why are you using a swivel? There. This is 17. The 18 should be with you.
We only had a swivel.
Sure?
Yes.
So you gotta bend the shield more then.
Are you sure it's 18?
What size is that? What's in your hand? What size swivel is that?
This is a 17.
It's 17 too. This is 18. Is it spinning?
Yeah.
Alright, put the wrench behind it. Same thing. Okay. You want to put that back so you remember where it goes, or you remember?
Can I pull it so I can get it loose?
That's the whole point. You can break it loose. Okay, now be careful. It's all gonna come off as one piece. The axle is gonna slide right out. Yep. You gotta take it out of the control arm. Just play around with it. It'll come out. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. A little more. See how it's still stuck in the control arm? Yep. All right, that's good. Put the thing back through it. Other way.
It looks like this.
No, it's the other way. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna try to take off the knuckle.
Whoa, what do you mean knuckle?
So this is a steering knuckle, this thing. It should come off of it because we took all the parts off. Okay, this is stuck now. So put the nut back on it and give it a couple taps.
This whole thing's coming out?
This whole knuckle, you're gonna see it come off right now. Okay, tap it with the hammer. There. You do that so you don't hit the threads.
More?
No, that should be fine. Take it off. See if it'll slide out now. Should be easy on newer cars. Now it's still holding.
Here's not another bolt.
Okay, look. Let me get my gloves. Hold on. So this is stuck. That's why it's not coming out. So you gotta hammer it and then slide it out. Because everything else is off, right? But see, this is supposed to slide out easy, so it's stuck. If you have an air hammer, it's a lot easier, but damn, that thing's in there pretty good. See how the toner's messed up? See that? That's our issue. But now see this bushing over here? Get the camera. This is where it's holding, right in there. So if you tap it with a hammer, it should come out. Be careful with the sensor, you don't want to break it. Usually it's not this hard, but look how rusted this is. Wait, let me get the screwdriver. Go. Now this whole thing should slide out. This is your steering knuckle. See, this is the issue. See that? It's freaking chipped. Yep. So when the sensor, this sensor spins, it has a magnetic ring, right? And it's supposed to pick up signal, give it to the sensor or give it to the module. So when it passes this is the jump that we're seeing in the graph.
What is it causing though?
Huh?
Like, okay, it's all because the light won't go away?
Yeah, so the light, so it's reading off this, right? So every time this is spinning and it passes this, it's not reading a correct like number. So then it bounces and triggers the light to come on.
Indeed.
So now to take this off, all you gotta do is get a flathead like that. And then we're gonna hammer it on the other side. You wanna do it? Here, look. Go ahead. Hold on. Hold it from the bottom too. Because it's pushing down. 1 second. Okay, go. Gotta hit it harder than that. That's it. You see that ring? That thing jammed up pretty good. Get the new ones at the top of my toolbox, and it should slide right on.
I think it's just like this. Another foot.
Oh, it's just right. So it's like that. Okay, hold this camera. Now you want to be real careful. You don't want to damage the new one. So it comes on. I probably could use my rubber hammer and give it a couple taps. You know where the rubber hammer is?
Yeah.
It's in the same drawer. Go grab that. And then it's a pretty tight fit, so you got to hammer it on there. But just be careful as you're doing whatever. You see right now, if I hammer it too hard, it's gonna hit that control arm, and it should pop in. No, let me do it. So to record this, just want to give it gentle taps around. Just let it sit. There. Let's open up. Yes. Looks good to me. Wait, a little bit on the bottom. Looks good. So that's how it's supposed to look. What's that chip right there? Right. That's just dirt. Yeah, now you want to be careful. You don't want to set this on anything that's going to scratch it. So we're going to put the knuckle back on it. I'm going to screw back the axle. That way this is going to be seated and nothing will be in the way of it to get messed up. And then really just put everything back together. We'll do the same thing. We'll read it with the graph or with the scan tool and see if it's picking up the right signal. Take it for a test drive and that light should turn off. Cut. we're gonna take it on a drive, and that light should reset itself. I didn't even connect the scanner this time because we've already seen that it's reading good. So we'll see what happens. Of course, it's not gonna shut off in reverse. I think you have to drive like 15 miles per hour or 20. All right, moment of truth. Buddy, baby. Light is gone. That was the issue. Now we're taking our test drive before we drop it off to the customer. Yes, we are delivering it today. I did mention in the last video that it's pre-sold, so we just want to make sure everything is good for it. And then on to the next one. We see you on. That's it, guys. It's fixed. Now we gotta give it a quick wipe down on the inside. After it came back from the body shop, it's kind of dusty. So he's gonna do that now. ABS done. The back plates on the rotors were rubbing in. Got that fixed. It's not making any more noise.
Yeah, Mom.
We also got the exhaust tips straightened out. He's ready to go to the next owner. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you back on the next one.